guys, we're officially up here. Come on up. There we go. There's a good girl. Here's your couch, Mama. There's a good girl. It's done. We are up here and we are ready to work, and Ruthie loves it. All right. Well, it is morning now. I'd got no work done on my sweater last night. Eagles won. We partied. I'm tired. My head not happy with me because we partied. It was so much fun. We had such a good time. But now it is time to get back to work. So I brought up the blankets because someone needs her blankets. We're going to put blankets on the couch. I'm staring at my desk and that's terrible. So we got to do something about my desk because it became a dumping zone. Wow, shocking. I know. So one thing I didn't get on video that I totally thought I got on video was my small knitting machine right there. That one. I may or may not have dropped it off the top of the cube shelf on accident, and it may have broken the handle off, provided nothing else is broken inside of it. But, you know, things happen. Already getting overwhelmed with the stuff that I want to make on that wall, which is good because that wall needs to get used up. That wall, I mean that one. Which is great because that's the stuff we have to use first anyway. I also did another Joann's order, and I also have to get all that stuff. I have to get all that stuff out of the car and find room for it, which I don't have. So it's fine. Everything's fine. We're just gonna do it, you know, the way we do. So I don't quite know what we're gonna do yet, except for finish that sweater today. I really got to finish that sweater today. Then we gotta move on to something else, and I don't know what that something else is gonna be, but we'll figure it out when we get to it. Also, I am now a footballs fan. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Yep. Because they have a song. Girlfriend, what are you doing? Ruthie, what are you doing? Mom, don't judge me. Wow, guys, surprise. Guess what? We're upstairs on the new couch. Isn't that so exciting? I'm excited about it. This is the new couch. It has officially arrived. It's gotten here. It's here. There will be a video about it soon. Ooh, I missed an end. But I have a progress update on the sweater. So we were live, and if you want to watch that live, you can find it one of those places, I don't know. And I decided that I really wanted the Joann stripe to go all the way around. So I frogged like 30 rows of the back panel to get down to here. And then on the live, we made the green. We finished the black of the back panel. Okay. We did the front. And we attached it all together. Backwards Joann. But the stripe goes all the way around. And if you want to know what I did to attach it, I attached the shoulders first, and I single crocheted the shoulders. And then with like stitch markers, I'm not sure what this loop is, so I put a stitch marker in it, and I'm going to catch it when I do the border around the neck. Ribbing around the neck? I don't know what we want to call it. But I single crocheted each shoulder. Then I used stitch markers to attach the sleeve and do a rough try on, right? And then I also stitch marked down the entire side, and I figured out where the stripe needed to be. That way we have a seamless join here on the stripe. That was really, really important to me. The seamless join on the stripe here. And that really made a difference for me. I don't know why I didn't think that I was going to want the stripe to go all the way around, but I didn't. I think because originally I was planning on putting black on the side of the Joann. Like, my original plan for this was to have 5 rows of black on each side, which I don't know if I would have liked better or not, because right now the green is in the armpit, and that was not what I wanted. But, c'est la vie, it happened. But again, I do feel like having the stripe all the way around is going to make it more something I'm gonna want to wear. I don't know why, but I do. And I was also second guessing myself on the sleeves, and I like the green on the sleeve. That was just enough to pull it all together. I'm gonna do black neck I don't want to do green on the neck, and I didn't do green on the bottom either because that would have been too much stripey, and I'm not a big stripey person in the first place, so I think I could have gotten away with doing some green stripes on the sleeve, but not on this sweater because it's almost done already. So I'm so happy with how this is coming out. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait to wear it because I originally made this for court. We're gonna have to wait to wear it. I originally made this for court, and the court case got pushed. We're expecting some really bad weather here on the 11th, which is when the court date was supposed to be. And court has now been pushed to Friday the 14th. And I will not be able to go. I have a funeral that I have to go to on Friday, so I will not be going to this court date. I will try to get as much information as I can from everything that happens. However, I will not be in the courtroom like I had originally planned, which is really upsetting, and I'm really upset about it, but I had a death in the family, so there's nothing I can do about it. I have to go on Friday. So I won't be there, but it's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. It's fine. You guys, I got Happy Mail. This come on. Okay. This is a package from Hooks and Glitter. Hooks and Glitter is where I get all of my crochet hooks from. Not all of them, but a good chunk of the ones that I use frequently. Ashley, you taped this box so good. Oh yeah, they're good. All right, let me pull them out so that way you can see. Oh my God, they're so good. They're so good. Oh my God. Okay. Look at that sparkle. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Okay, so I wanted a pink peppermint. She did red peppermints for Christmas, and I was like, I want pink. So Ashley made me pink peppermints, and these are adorable. I got a 5mm and an 8mm. I didn't have an 8mm in her pretty hooks, and I needed one, so I got an 8mm. I have a bunch of 7s. Why don't I have an 8? I don't know, and this one's a 5mm. She does, I don't want to lie about what she does, glitter and resin, and she works magic. But the base of the hooks, like the hooks themselves, are Clovers. And Clover is my favorite brand of hook. I love Clover hooks. And then she works some sorcery on top of them, and they are just, oh my God, they're so sparkly. Look at all of the sparkles. These might be my new go-to hooks. Okay, well, my thought was Christmas, but they just look like magic. It's like Christmas magic. It's pink. It doesn't even, it's like, I feel like at Christmas time it would totally be giving candy cane. But because it's not Christmas anymore, it's totally just giving pink and white fun. Which honestly, these are like my logo colors anyway. So I'm ecstatic about those. And then these ones, oh my God, I'm obsessed. Ashley, you do such a good job. Oh my dear Lord. They're just so pretty. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at those. I can't even handle it right now. They're just, there we go. So this one, again, 5mm has kind of been my go-to. So this one, where are you? There we go. Look at that. Oh, they're so pretty. That one's a 5mm and this one's a 7. And then they say H&G for hooks and glitter. They're just so pretty. I needed winter hooks, and now I have them. I cannot get over how freaking pretty these are. Ugh, I'm obsessed. I could not be happier. I'm so excited about all my new hooks. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Ashley, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will tag Hooks and Glitter below. She does drops on Fridays or every other Friday. I'm not sure what she's going with this year. It was every Friday last year, but I think she was going to do every other. I don't know. She does drops on Fridays. That's all I know. But I love them, all of them. They're just perfect. I'm so excited. Okay, so that's one. In my last video, I teased some yarn that I got, and I never showed you. So I gotta go get that and I gotta show it to you. So I've already opened this box, so I know exactly what's in it, and I knew what was in it because I bought all of this yarn. Now I know I said I wasn't gonna buy yarn, blah, 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 whatever. This yarn was a pre-planned 2014 purchase, so it did not count. She opened the orders for the, it's Knotty Ball Deluxe, for her yarn in January, so I had to place the order in January, but it was pre-planned. It was pre-planned. Purchase from 2024, so it didn't matter. I told myself whenever she came out with the Knotty Ball Deluxe, I was getting some. So it's Knotty Ball yarn by Kayla's Crafts. Kayla's Crafts 97 on TikTok, Knotty Ball Yarn on TikTok, and Kayla's Crafts 97 on Instagram. And it's kaylascrafts97.com. It says use a 10mm with this crochet hook. This is a 7 weight and it's 100 grams. I guess I'd call it a 7. It reminds me of Lion Brand Cover Story, the new Cover Stories. It's thicker than blanket yarn, but it's not as thick as Sweet Snuggles. And this is going to crochet a lot smaller too. I cannot wait to work with this stuff. I'm so excited. I am so excited to work with this yarn. It is so soft and so dense. It's going to be absolutely perfect. I'm a little nervous that, excuse me, I'm a little nervous this isn't going to be enough for a full stingray, because there isn't yardage, it just goes by the grams. Okay, I decided to use my 8mm crochet hook, and I think that was the right choice, but are you ready for this? That just pulled so quick and easy. What? Oh my God, it's so fluffy. Oh my God. Why did I pull this from the outside? This yarn is crocheting like a dream. Like a dream. I'm making a seahorse. I'm using my seahorse pattern. It is memorized in my noggin. I might switch to the 7 because it is slightly holy with the 8. So let's go down to the 7. Yeah, that's better. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna stuff, because the holes here are really big. And I like to quote unquote overstuff my stuffies, is what some people would say. Let's try the whole thing with a 7, just because I want to make sure I'm not crazy. Bernat blanket doesn't pull that easy for a magic ring. All right, so I'm at the point where I need to stuff the seahorse. I did work up the whole thing in a 7mm instead of the 8. And what I'm noticing, which I'm not sure, I don't know, it didn't look like it in the picture. In the picture, it only looked like it was 2 colors, but it's almost doing a little bit of like a tie-dye effect. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that or not, but like you can see it in the back here, how there's some more white showing and then like some darker blue. I don't hate it. It's not something that I expected. And then the purple you can see is definitely two-toned. You can see that the purple is definitely two-toned. And that's just not something I noticed when I had originally bought the yarn. And even when you're looking at it, you can't really tell all that much. But the blue definitely has some white in it, and the purple has some darker purples in it too. So I do think I might use up this entire thing for this seahorse. I'm happy I have the white because I think that's what I'm going to do the frill in. Maybe pink. I don't know. And I'm not mad about it. It's just something I didn't notice, that it was going to be like two-toned, which again, the blue on this one, on the Winter Wonderland also is, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. You can see that the blue is kind of two-toned in this one. And how about this one? I don't see that as much in this one at all. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just something I didn't know that the yarn was going to do. I'm definitely not mad about it. It looks beautiful. But did I do white for the frill? I don't know. Let's go stuff it and see where we're at. I definitely like the 7mm better than the 8mm. You can really tell in the decreases it needed to be a smaller hook size, but I'm not sure how big of a pain it's going to be to stuff it. That's kind of my concern right now, is I don't know what the stuffing situation is going to look like, because I don't want there to be stuffing showing, you know. And I think I crocheted tight enough, but having looser tension in the first place, it kind of just makes it harder to tell. And this stuff is so fluffy, I don't know if it's going to stretch and start to show holes. I can't tell. All right, well, I was wrong. I pushed it with the stuffing to see how I could go. And this could hurt somebody. That's how much I packed this thing. Now, I don't normally, I mean, I pack them. I grabbed another one so you could see, like, this one doesn't hit as hard. And not that I'm trying to hit people with my stuffies, but just to show you, like, I packed the crap out of this one. You can't see a single stitch. Not a single one. Not a single one. You cannot see any stuffing. I mean, you can see all the stitches, but you can't see any stuffing. I was wrong. Okay. Well, I was worried for nothing. Now I'm kind of wondering, I'm like, can I go back up to the 8mm? Because I had to pack this thing tough. Because I was trying to get the stuffing to show, right? I wanted to see how far I could push it to get the stuffing to show. I probably would not normally make this hard, but I really wanted to test the yarn, right? So I'm questioning if I could go back up to an 8. I'm not going to for this one, but maybe on the next one, because I'm definitely going to make more than one. Maybe not tonight, but I feel a lot better because I have tension issues. I have very loose tension, and I really gotta watch it. Every time I crochet, I gotta pay attention, because I'm not trying to choke my yarn. I know some people like to do that. I don't. But I don't feel like I have to watch it as bad. And like, I watch it with blanket yarn, I watch it with regular yarn. I know I have very loose tension. Like, that's just that is a me thing. But we're looking pretty good. This is striping super duper cute. I grabbed a plush one. Plush is bigger than blanket yarn, but it's not as big as Sweet Snuggles. So I wanted to kind of just see how big it was next to the plush once it's done, and it is definitely bigger. It's definitely bigger. So I am happy about that. That'll be good. I just don't know if it's as big as my Sweet Snuggle size, and those are out in the garage, so I'm not getting one of those to test it. Maybe I'll have to make one in Sweet Snuggles just so I could see what the size is, or maybe I'll do one in Parfait XL, because that's the same thing as Sweet Snuggles. I've been wanting to make one in Parfait XL anyway. And it frogged like a dream. When I restarted from going from the 8 to the 7, I did frog that entire first like row that I did, or I guess it was not even a row, it was a few rows for the tail, and it frogged like a dream. So that was nice. And I wanted to try, or I do want to try, I want to try Zaddy Craft's new yarn. I want to try Zach's new yarn, but I'm a very, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. I'm not a big solid color person. I don't know if you've realized that by all the stuff that I make. I'm not a big solid color person. And I also don't know why the heck I got blue, because I don't make anything in blue and I have so much blue. Why did I get blue? I don't know. Maybe we'll make some solid blue seahorses. I don't know. Or a stingray. Who knows? I'm just so not a solid color person. This is so stupid cute. This is so cute. Oh my god, I wish that this color wasn't sold out, because I would immediately get more of this color. It's so cute, but I waited so long to try out this yarn because I had so many other things going on. What can I make with the solid blue? I'm so bad at blue things. Maybe we'll make, I don't know. We'll make a dolphin. I hate making blue water animals. I don't know why it gives me the ick, but it does. It really gives me the ick. Oh god. So this is all I have left. What am I gonna do with this? I don't know what this is enough to make. I don't know. Like, look at that. I am packing this in here. It's not moving. The stitches ain't moving. I do want more in the neck though, because I've stuffed it so much, the neck needs more. It's holding its shape really well. Like sometimes I feel like getting blanket yarn to go into a circle, it doesn't always hold its shape as well. But this is like very circular. And I like that. Ooh, okay, so we had a little bit of fluff there, but when I'm actually pulling on it to try to get stuff off, it's not coming off, so that's good. What is it like to sew with? Let's find out. Ooh! It was so silky, I pulled it right out of the needle. Oh my god, it's so soft. All right. It's nice to sew with. Look at how round the head is. Do you see how round and perfect it is? I love the color variation. Like, it's striped so nice. I do need to sew up the tail, and I gotta figure out what color I'm gonna do the frill with, but yeah, okay, so it does have a little, like just the teeniest, tiniest bit of fluff. Very, very teeny tiny, like comparable to blanket. And if you think blanket yarn doesn't shed, you haven't worked with blanket yarn enough. Because it can shed, but this is nothing. Yeah, this sews like a dream. Also, if you have not gotten a very, very long sewing needle, I cannot recommend them enough. It makes sewing parts so much easier. So much easier. Did I say so much easier? Because I had a friend who was telling me for years to get these giant needles. I'll link them below. They're on my Amazon storefront. I had a friend telling me for years how much of a difference these bigger needles made, and I was like, yeah, okay. Listen to your friends, Sarah. They were trying to help you. But I literally have these Gigantor needles all over my house. I still managed to lose them, but I have them everywhere. Oh my god. It's so soft. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's about the same size as plush, but like, look at the shape difference of how plush holds its shape versus the Knotty ball. Do you see how round and defined those stitches are as opposed to the plush? This is Big Twist Plush, this one, and this is the Knotty ball. Do you see how round that is? The heck is that crap? That's insane. All right, well. Let's just go with white. Pink is too much. Some little girl's gonna love that though. Some little girl's gonna love it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I want to make a pig in this pink. Oh, it'd be cute. What was that sound that just came out of my mouth? Well, I wasn't planning on like doing a full rating of this yarn, but I guess that's what we're doing today. Surprise. It's so soft. Why am I pulling this from the outside? Why am I trying to make things harder for myself? I don't know. Because I feel like it. It's bright, but it's going to be cute. I cannot wait to see the definition on these stitches. I wanted to try Zaddy Crafts yarn, but the only thing that's stopping me right now is two things. One, they don't have... Zach doesn't have any variegated colors, and I am a variegated yarn girly. I'm not a big fan of working with solid colors. I don't work with solid colors very often. It's just not my thing. And all of their colors right now are solids, and I had literally just ordered Kayla's before Zach announced, so, or right after Zach announced, I don't remember. But again, I'm like, I am the variegated yarn girly. I like all of the pretty variegated yarns. And not that solid colors don't have their place. I am not crocheting that in a straight line. Good job. Stop talking and just crochet. Surface crocheting with it, little difficult. It's difficult because this is so compact that getting into those stitches, especially when you have to put two in one spot, a little compact, but straight line. That was a little bit difficult, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with difficult. Oh my God, or a flamingo in this pink. Stop it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't even. I immediately just want to keep working with this yarn. I'm absolutely obsessed. For me and my tension and size and everything, it's coming out about the same size as Plush. I wouldn't say it's the same size as Sweet Snuggles, because these two are damn near the same exact size. But look at the difference in the quality and what it looks like. Like, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I do have a little bit left of the purple and blue. Now I just want to... I don't want to work with anything else. I don't know what to do with this. Let's see if maybe... I doubt there's enough for a sheep here, but we can try. So what I was saying is I wanted to try Zach's yarn. I am a big multicolor yarn person, and they don't have any multicolors yet. And I think that they're going to be coming, but they're not there yet. And again, I have so many solid colors in other yarns. I didn't need to buy and pay the shipping from Australia to buy more solid colors. And the other thing is that on the label, I've watched enough people do reviews of it that it says it's a 5 weight. This is saying it's a 7 weight, and blanket yarn normally is a 6 weight, which means that the things that I make with it are going to be smaller. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I'm taking pause because I don't like Posh, you know? I really don't like the smaller blanket yarn. That's why I didn't buy the regular Knotty ball either. I don't like Posh. I might like this in a Knotty ball, but they don't have multicolors in the Knotty ball either. Again, it's all solids. So for me, I'm just a multicolor queen, and that's just the reason why I haven't done it yet. I will definitely buy Zach's yarn. It just hasn't happened yet. Especially while we're on this yarn buying like little ban, while we're waiting to see what's going to happen with Joanne, and I need to figure out where I'm going to put all the yarn that I have and what I'm trying to do with everything else at the moment. I just haven't needed it yet. I'm gonna need it. I just haven't, I don't need it yet. I want it, but I don't need it yet. There's definitely not gonna be enough here for a sheep. I was hoping that would be cute. That's like literally it. Okay, I don't even know what to do with this little bit. Okay, that's fine. They're only 100 yards. So my takeaway on this yarn, I would not compare it to Sweet Snuggles in the slightest. The thing that this yarn is closest to is Big Twist Plush, which is their blanket yarn, but it's bigger than blanket yarn. It really is. But again, Big Twist Plush, it's really fluffy. Like you can see, it's fluffy. I mean, it's also soft. This is soft in such a different way, like almost like a microfiber towel soft, but like a really expensive microfiber towel. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean that in like the best way possible. It's so soft. I can't get over the stitch definition. It looks so good, and I packed the crap out of this thing. I really packed the stuffing in here tight. This like barely, like I'm squeezing my fingers and that's as far as it's moving. I packed it in here real tight and you cannot see any stuffing whatsoever. I'm really impressed by that because as I was working with it, I was really nervous. So, and I really like the way these colors changed, at least on my seahorse anyway. This is my seahorse pattern. It's just a good basic for me to determine what I like and what I don't. I do wish that the variegated skeins were a bit bigger. Like I wish they were the same size as the solids, but they were only $4.99. So, oh God, it's so soft. I'm very excited to work up the other ones. Let me know what you want to see me make with the other colors. If you have any suggestions, put them below, especially blue, because I don't make things in blue, ever. Also this one, I think I'm just going to do another seahorse with this one. I really just want to work with this yarn immediately now. It's so nice to work with. It works up so nicely. I'm very excited about all of these yarns that I got. I honestly wish I would have gotten more. I kept it in check and only got a little bit, but I should have gotten more. I love them. I'm so excited about these yarns. Okay, so is it 3 o'clock in the morning? Yes. Did I finally decide? Did I make a lot of stuff instead of finishing the sweater? Yes. Then did I decide that I actually wanted to finish the sweater today? Yes, I did. So I just sat here and finished the neck. And I'm excited about it. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not going to try this on right now, but we will try it on and come back tomorrow with final thoughts on my Joanne sweater. 3 o'clock in the morning, Sarah, what are you doing with your life? Living my best life, that's what I'm doing. Oh, this is all still attached, because I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Hi guys, I am so sorry this footage is a little bit older than like in chronological order of what I've been posting, but this is what I have for you this week. I have been so sick this week that this was literally all I could handle, and I'm sorry that it's I tried. I tried, guys. I don't feel good. So I'm so sorry. I should be back to posting and lives next week. I just have been coughing my head off. You can hear it. I don't feel good. So I'm so sorry. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I have a website, crochetvision.com. Those are all the things I have to say, and I'm going to go to sleep now. I love you all. Thank you for being here. If you've gotten this far, I love you guys. Thank you. I'll see you next week.